don't get no motherfucking content right here. The fuck? What y'all talking about content? Who told y'all come over here?
Nobody supposed to come over.
So why would y'all even come over here to my content?
Because we from Philly, we do a
What
lot
do
of
that mean, man? I don't get no fuck about no content.
I ain't
Who
no
told y'all come
disrespect.
over here?
No disrespect. Nobody told us to slide.
So
We
what?
talked to the security guard, another person that live up front.
Check me in, man. When you come over here, ain't no difference over here, man.
I said, I respect that. I respect
Y'all
that.
don't know who I am?
No.
So who is y'all? Why y'all just come
My
over
name
here
Manny
like
215. This is Woody, that's our
Why
fair.
y'all just
That's
come
right.
over like that, though? Nah, they're my brothers from Philly, man. Nah, they're my brothers, man, you know? It was just a little misunderstanding. That's why we got everything situated, though.
Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct.
And I am the sturdiest of the sturdy, Likmoss.
And this is the Circle of Honor podcast. We got the Honorable Manny 215 in the building, man. Y'all know how we carrying it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for coming.
I appreciate y'all for having me, you hear me?
Let's get right into it, man. You know, before we get into the viral video where, you know, you went to Chicago, you know,
Yeah.
and acted with some guys, man. I want to know what led up to that. Like,
Yeah, so like,
because that video for me, it just came boom.
yeah.
And then I start looking into who you was.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, you know, that video is their first introduction to,
Right.
you know, Manny 215 and who I am and the whole brands behind it, you know. So, you know, for me, I've been doing music for a couple of years, you feel me? That's why I like first got my name at a couple million streams through that. Then that turned into clothing, got 215 apparel, represent Philly through fashion. And then, you know, community organization. And then, you know, for the business that we was down in Chicago on, you know, do a lot of consulting, helping brands grow and scale through like marketing and stuff like that.
Oh, so you ain't just go down there for just like a
Yeah,
typical
a lot.
Philly to Chirac vlog.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Like, I was laughing, like me and the homies, we be laughing, like they be calling us YouTubers, vloggers, and all. It's like that joint really just kicked it off for like we was down on a whole nother tight time. That just came about how it came about, heat of the moment.
Right. So you said you was down there doing what?
Yeah, so we was down there. A little gift I got for y'all. You feel me? Black Seed Oil Gummies. We was down there on business. We was down on business at a Mass ICNA convention, and you know we was selling the gummies. My client for some reason had like all our jackets in the car, so we in a convention center in Chicago in like December. So it was like cool. So we just go get our jackets. Next thing I know, somebody like in the world is like, yo, Oblock 6 minutes from here. So we like, all right, fuck it, we just gonna slide. You know what I'm saying? And we just slid, you feel me? It just so happened to be the time that it was.
No, you know what's crazy? I remember I was in a similar situation in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Where is it Bankhead? Where's Shorty Low from?
Probably Bankhead. I don't even know.
Or the Bluff or some shit.
I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
I rode past it earlier. Every block looked like an alleyway, and it just looked real bad. So I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Somehow the youngest convinced me to go. You know, I'm pulling out every scenario. What if this happened? What if that's just who I am? You know, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if this happened? What if that happened? What if we just go into a dead end? Like, all right, we make it through then, but then we hit a dead end, and we got to turn around and make it back out.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened. Like, we going through there, it looks exactly how I thought it would look. Like, oh my goodness, what the fuck am I doing there? Get to a dead end. We got to make a U-turn and make it back out. That's some of the scariest shit.
Oh,
That's why I commend you for making, like, me personally, I wouldn't have went. I'm saying all that to say after that, it's like Oblock 6 minutes away. It's like, damn, what are we going there for?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. That's what I would want to know. Like, as a person in the car, I would want to know, like, why.
Yeah, we was just, I don't know. First, we went to first like the Vine mural, and then, you know, from there, like, shout out to Fetty Visuals, like he was there getting content already for our client.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the camera already, like, yo, we might as well just like make the most of the moment while we here, you feel me? And I always kind of used to like joke around, like when when I was really, really rapping for real. Like anybody that I did features with, I wanted to pull up on them. See who they was, you feel me? Make sure you ain't, are you talking gangster stuff on your track? Like make sure you ain't getting smacked in your head on your block and all that before we do this track, you feel me? So like I always kind of like joked around like I want to go to Herb and them block. Like I want to go, you know, Little Baby block. I want to go to this person block. You feel me? Like just to really see what it was. But you know, in that moment, just like all right, we just gonna go. First, everybody taking pictures at Divine Mural. Then we seen like the security guard. And I remember seeing like the security guard like before like on something on like Instagram or TikTok. You feel me? Just like other like vloggers or whatever going there. I'm like, we just gonna go there. We just gonna interview people. Like we just gonna see like really what it was. Like what people perspective is. You know, in living in it. We know Oblock like influencing the world. Right now, at scale right now when we talk about drill music and stuff like that. So we just wanted to get like a real perspective from the people, what they experience is living there, you feel me? And see if it's similar to ours, whatever. Like, I don't know, we really just winging it for real.
They definitely influencing Philly, most of the East Coast for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
When I seen it online, I was kind of like, I didn't know what was going on because like you said, like some people may look at my content like that.
Yeah.
And may see them like, who's this YouTuber, who this person, you know, whatever we doing, they think is a stunt. But when I looked a little deeper and further into it, and when you walked into it, when you walked in the day, it kind of, how can I say it? It put me in a position of I understood now.
Yeah.
From knowing you, from seeing Perv and making sure and knowing from your neighborhood, from being back there.
No, for sure that.
A lot of people might look at you and be like, hey, quiet young boy, prostration, he on his hot. But they don't know that you're from a place that's similar to Oblock.
No, for sure that.
So for you to get out of that position, now I understand how easy it was for you to kind of like do it with some brains.
No, for sure.
Because a lot of people won't do that with brains. A lot of people would have put people in bad positions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect how you carried it. There need to be more youngins like you that's going in that direction because at the end of the day, you being young as you are and making good decisions like that, but just wanting experience, I honor that, man.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man. We got to think it through. Like, I'm going to keep it a bean. Like, when we after the interview, like, if you watch the full vlog, like, it's a whole 20-minute vlog of what's going on now. That one clip went viral, millions seeing that. But it's a whole 20-minute vlog that really tell, like, the whole story. So, like, off camera, when we first, like, got in there into Oblock, like, I told my aunt, I was like, yo, I'm going to keep it a bean. Like, I know it's cold.
Not to cut you off. When you mean... For the people that don't know, when you mean when y'all first got into Oblock?
Yeah, I'm talking about like in the projects because like, so at first we was outside, we talked to the security guard, they we seen another resident. They both told us like, I don't recommend it. You feel me? Like the resident like, y'all out here at 2 a.m, y'all crazy. And then, you know, we asked the security guard like, what you think about us? Like, you know, if we walk around this joint, he like, man, I don't recommend it. I can't guarantee your safety. You feel me? We just took it upon ourselves to, you know, keep it hiking and keep going. You feel me? Damn, but once we really got in there, like that was something I made, you know, present to the team. Like, yo, like I know it's cold and all that, but we ain't about to get nobody no idea that we clutching on them or nothing like that. You feel me? We don't know who we about to run into in this joint. Take your hands out your pockets, make your hands visible. Our intention pure, you feel me? We here to get content, you feel me?
Right.
But still being able to have that accountability within self to understand, like, all right, this is where that's why a lot of people like shout them on the Duke too, you feel me? Like a lot of people like, man, why he come off like that? Like I ain't like how he came off. Like, you know, I really respected it because I understood what we was on. I like you said, it ain't no different what we going through in Philly. You feel me? So I know they really going through stuff. They don't know us from a can of pink. I ain't even know who he was. You feel me? And he's somebody that's, you know, that's known and notable within that community and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's like, no, you gotta respect that person don't know who you is. It's 2 a.m. Like, you know, he probably thinking you may look like somebody that he going through. I don't know what he going through in his head. All I know is we here at 2 a.m. to get content. And I know if somebody was in my hood saying that and I felt a little bit off, I ain't always believing that story.
Right. No, right. I mean, if you're going to come check a situation, you better be all the way
Yeah.
Prepare for whatever outcome.
Sure that.
You can't be the one. If it is some type of setup, you can't be the one late to it. You can't be the one slow to it. You got to approach it like it's a setup. And even if then when it's not, you can go ahead and breathe. But
100%.
that's how you going. And that's how I'm going to expect somebody to come approach it. You see what I'm saying? Even if they don't, that's how I'm expecting it. So from my end, it's like, all right, if they come like that, then what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all was, with the recording, I don't know what I would have been down there just chilling. Now I got a tendency of doing that though. I just know certain places just look like, all right, yeah, not there.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason for me to be. Yeah,
no, but that's even honorable you saying that though, because when we look at the comments and stuff like that, everybody saying what they would have did and all that. Like, come on, man. Like, that was one of the first things. Like, once we got the camera back, for the people that didn't see past the video, like, our camera got taken, you feel me? We was able to get it back, alhamdulillah, by assistance of, our elders and stuff like that, But that was the first thing I had to, like, let my team know, like, yo, don't let, because they a little bit younger. They, like, 18. I'm 26. They 18. Fetty, 23. You feel me? So I'm the elder in the situation. I had to let them know, like, look, we got a good piece of content. But understand, they going to come for us in this joint. You feel me? They going to come for us. They going to say this, that, and the third. But understand, 9 times out of 10, people wouldn't have done what we have done. You feel me? And even if they would have done it in that situation, they wouldn't have carried. Like, everybody stood 10 toes on it. You feel me? People probably would have ran. Probably try to puff their chest out. You feel me?
Just did the wrong thing.
Crazy.
Running, that's the absolute wrong thing. Because to me, that's a sign of guilt. What you running for?
Yeah. No, for sure.
What you do?
What you running for? That's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Mouthing off, not in a situation like this. I'm right at y'all. That's the wrong thing to do.
It's crazy. Like, people that they just can't even just say something simple like you said. Like, I just wouldn't have done it. You feel me? I see what y'all was doing, but I wouldn't have did that. Everybody want to be the top op, the tough guy. You
super
feel me?
Gangsters.
Everybody super gangster.
Nobody real, but it's a place where they done built a place where nobody have to be real.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You go in there and post other people's pictures. You don't even gotta post your pictures.
You know
what I'm saying? So, and I understand that. I understand that it ain't really too much real about social media. So that's how I look at it. So, it was like an obligation to get you here to actually speak with you, because even though looking at it, I kind of knew it wasn't staged. Yeah. Some people just might think.
Some people were saying that, though. I was surprised. I'm like, dang, why y'all think this was like a skit or something? Like, this was real life. You feel me?
You know what's crazy, though, that blew my mind about the whole situation?
Yeah.
Is that the Islam that took place in it.
How,
you can be anywhere on this soil and it's like a law governs that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about gangs. We talking about things that they known for. We talking about things that you known for also in reference to being in an environment that you have understanding. So your mindset could have came with negativity. Y'all could have had when people look at it negative, it's like kind of hard. It's like, why are y'all looking at it negative when they pulled up with no weapons?
Yeah.
Y'all pulled up with y'all honor and y'all was going off history. 100 years from now, there's going to be a crowd of people that's going to be pulling up to that block doing things like that from the people that are, that deceased from there. Prince Dre from down there, I done a track with him, whereas though he put me on this track, and this the respect and the honor they got, and the things I heard about King Von being Muslim.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
It's alhamdulillah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's good that y'all wasn't there on clown time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's respectable. It's different in these times.
Me in that situation, I don't think I would have took y'all camera.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, all right, I don't know the environment though. So in our environment, that's like somebody pulling up and parking and getting out and doing the drill. They're not going to do a perfect park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just they're not going to take the time to back up, look in the mirror. So I don't really think that if somebody was really on that, they're going to come with a camera. It's like they're going to come with some pistols out. You know what I'm saying? So the guys with the cameras at first, I'm going to make sure that I'm coming like it's a setup.
Yeah.
But then it's like, why are y'all here? Go ahead, turn around, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Come back in the daytime.
I was like how I looked at it and just understanding like, and me and Duke, we talk probably like once a week. Now you feel me? Like we got like a real relationship with each other. You feel me? So it's like in me talking to him, really understanding him. You feel me? Like, and us having real conversation about where we come from. You feel me? It really confirms the thought that I had in my head. I'm like, man, these boys couldn't have been looking at this anyway. Like, we cops. You feel me? Like, we recording to get the drop. Like we one of these internet niggas trolling, talking about Dirk not sliding for Vine, little weird stuff. You feel me? And then, as I talk to bro, like, and it's real deep, you feel me? Especially speaking to our city, it's different down there. Like, it's different. I'm telling you, like, from the moment, once it happened, we seeing people come outside. But y'all was out recording. How you know that? Where was you at? That's how fast it got around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for him, I'm just looking at his position like, man, these niggas can't have anything on this camera. We can't just, you know what I'm saying? And we got, understand the streets. The streets is, everything is, your name. You feel me? The narrative couldn't have been, we slid the Oblock 2 in the morning, you ran them under Duke, ain't nothing happened. What does that leave for the next person? They have a bright idea. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what this is what comes with this, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, you almost forced. That's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You signed up for that. So now, just because I might have defended myself in one or two situations, I cannot be the guy that somebody ran into and ain't nothing happened. It's like, so now I'm forced to just, act out of that. It might just be, even if it's not in me.
For the record, man, my man Duke, man, it wasn't nobody put no hands on nobody, wasn't no instruments of violence involved at all. You feel me?
That's solid. It was dealt with honor.
Everything's on. It was like respect all the way across the board.
Exactly.
You feel me?
He was doing what absolutely had to be done.
Yeah.
And his, in his mind, from his standpoint, he was doing what absolutely had to be done. And you did what you had to do. Get everybody home safe.
Sure of that.
Yeah, I would have been interested in that camera too. I would have wanted to know, like, what's going on in this camera. I need to know. I have to find out. I couldn't sleep. I found out what's going on.
You would have. That camera would have been his. I ain't gonna lie. You would have took that camera.
Oh my goodness, man. Jeez.
And not even though it would have just been like that, he really would have been paranoid. Like, what if that was the... I
wouldn't have been able to sleep, man. I wouldn't have been able to sleep.
And I would have been hearing it all night.
We should have got that camera. We missed the camera, bro.
Yeah.
They got away with the camera. I'm telling you, that's them folks lying on us. They're making up something on us again. That it's like lying. Like,
just start going everywhere. You got, approach it. Like what it is. It's like going to jail. You feel me? Like when you go to jail, you gotta meet, disrespect anything at the door. You can't even let that joint linger. You feel me? You let anything linger now. Your name, you got a certain name on the block. Your joint going around, you labeled as this. Now you wondering why people pressing you or whatever.
It's dishonor everywhere you
like
go.
Everywhere you go.
But my thing is, nothing but that shouldn't have never been on your name.
Yeah.
Some people, I don't know, man. It's like, don't learn how to fight and automatically be tough.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that wasn't who you was, don't go to the range every week and now you're a shooter.
Yeah. I think the deeper thing too, though, like, I be wanting to get across to the youngins and stuff like that, I be talking to, coming in different engagement, they would have me come talk to the youngins. Like, the importance of just learning how to communicate, you feel me? Like, Sun Tzu, he said in one of the best ways, you feel me, that, the best warrior is the one who wins the fight with the war with the least bloodshed, you feel me? So it's not about, and even in Islam, the Prophet ﷺ said the strong person, is not the person that
Muscles.
You mean not the person that got the muscle or can even kill everybody in his room. It's the person that can control themselves when they angry. You feel me? It's a lot of power to be able to be calm in a root of the storm. It's a whole tornado going around. You on point though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, power in that. But, unfortunately, we come from where we come from, no fathers in a household to show us structure, to show us how to communicate and deal with conflict and stuff like that. You feel me? Now we got a bunch of youngins crashing out just out of impulse. You feel me?
It's certain stuff we had to go through that they just don't have to go through. That separated us from the rip. First it was like, all right, let's see if he's willing to fight. Then let's see if he can fight. All right, well, let's see if he can fight against them. You know what I'm saying? It was like certain stages growing up before it got to you. By the time I was saying that to say, by the time I got to jail, I already was who I was, whether you knew me or not. Mm-hmm. I was who I was. Yeah. So you getting to know me, not going to change who I was. I'm still going to be who I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and people got to know that as they got to know. More people got to know me, they got to know that, whether it was on a negative terms or positive terms. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying that these kids is like, I don't know. I did. There's a generation that's coming up behind them that need our help.
Yeah, no, for sure that. I think the thing they gotta understand, you feel me? No, I can't speak for other places though. I can really just speak for our city, for Philly. You feel me? Like, to the point that you said about really being yourself. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta understand that. Cause we really be real. I don't care who your favorite drill rapper is, whatever's going on in the city, you feel me? Like, Philly is imitating. You feel me? I said, our relationship with guys, we talk. Chicago, you want to talk about King Von, that's generations. They're born and raised into, we don't deal with them. You feel me? So, what we on in Philly when we talk about, these youngins crashing out, everything is, we got to go right to the guns. We imitating was something that people have been going through for years. You feel me? We got to understand, like, we just got to be ourselves. That never, what's going on right now in the city was never really our thing. You feel me? Killing, that happens anywhere. But, we got it's a lot of originality in Philly that we got to tap back into and learn about.
You saying like that, they damn near was raised on that. Yeah. Like they came out the womb having to have that mentality.
It's generations.
That's their environment. And the fact that they got YouTube now, people get to see their environment. And our kids, they like it.
Well, Lloyd, I literally talked to a youngin one day. He rapping, we listen to music. I forget who I was with, but we stopped, we asked him, like, bro, why you rapping about that? Like, why that's your lyrics? You know what he said? That's why I got rap about to get on. But you not understanding that, are you saying these lyrics, somebody really check your man, or your man really check somebody.
Right.
Now you rapping how you rapping, every picture, fuck the ops. What you think they gonna do when they see you? You could have nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing.
You just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that's the danger and the worry I have for our youth when we look at them imitating. I really understand that you can be your own self. It's honorable to be like, all right, that's your problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't. No, I'm gonna go to the crib on that. You feel me? Y'all handle that like men. It's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like there's another problem inside of that though. It's like these kids feel like they don't have another way out. Yeah. Why they feel like rap is like the only way out? Why everybody got to rap?
Yo, and to that point, man,
we're not being taught nothing else.
100%. And I don't blame them. You feel me? That's why we do the work that we do at What I Was Shot New with my organization. You feel me? Like, we focus on entrepreneurship and life skills. We trying to show the youngins that, don't put a cap on your opportunity. And I hate using the phrase, make it out the hood, because, that's counterintuitive to the progress of us as people. We really need to, build our hood up.
Build our community.
Being successful, don't put a cap on your opportunity of being successful. Society tells us that it's either entertainment or sports. You feel me? You can have a camera and make 6 figures a year. Podcasts have millions. You feel me? It's different lanes with stuff, you feel me? But if you just put in a box on yourself, you feel me, you never gonna be able to think past those things. Or dang, I can't shoot a ball, I can't throw far, I can't rap, sing, or dance. Only thing I'm gonna do is go to the plot. You feel me? So it's like, you know, that's what we be trying to get across to the youngins on the solution tip. I ain't here just to grind them up, you feel me? But they gotta be made aware, like, no, this was going on. But it's also another side to the fence that you could tap into.
How you feel about a youngin that's like probably 12, 13 years old, and you know, you look at them 12, 13, that's not a lot of years in this world. And at this age, they're running into this music.
Yeah.
They don't understand the music, so their mindset is like, well, that block right there, that's similar to 63rd, even though I don't know what 63rd Street, what gang name of them, or who was the first originator, who family went against, how do we you know, steer them? Because we say it's imitating it, you know, imitating them, but that's all they really know. For us, it's imitating, but for them, it's like, damn, this the feel I came out the womb with.
Yeah. I think, you know, like, this just for youngins that come from where we come from, period. You feel me? You know, like, I got a real story, you feel me? Like with a youngin, you know, and I'm gonna keep his name out of it, you feel me? But youngin, he was like 12, you feel me? Youngin running around stealing cars, you feel me? He getting kicked out of school, just running around with his mom, having issues with his mom and all that. Like, these young boys really need opportunity. And it come for us. It's nothing to really say to them. We gotta speak to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I started What I Wish I Knew, I looked at it, I'm like, man, there's nobody from that 18 to 30-year-old gap that's really giving game an opportunity and resources back to the youngins. I was 23 at the time. So when I got my youngin, it was like 12. I'm talking about the moment I took him, I got him riding around with me. You feel me? All right, you want to make some money? I got these clothes. Sell it 25 a pearl. Just like same joint. Just like it's a street hunt. Take this. Sell it. You feel me? Moment I gave him the game on that. And he yo, I got these clothes. Check it out, yo. Ain't nobody checking him out. Man, this joint out, it ain't moving, bro. This joint out popping. Hey, yo, let me give you the game. Look at your approach. It's a different world. You ain't talking to your home. You talking to strangers, trying to get them to give you some money. Lead with your youth. How you doing? My name is such and such. I'm 12 years old. I got a brand called, do you mind checking it out? Who gonna say no to that? You know what I'm saying? Who really, young, he running in 250 a day. I'm talking about this at the way he bringing back the company. You feel me? He got 200, 250 to his pocket. You know what you told me? Dang, bro. I ain't never got still another car again. We gotta get the youngins opportunity. We gotta open up the door for them and show them, like, look, this how you do it. You know what I'm saying? This how you get away from that. It's the same thing. You're gonna get the same, you know, girls, all that. Shout out my homie Kai with Hands on Trucking. When we had our tour, What I Wish I Knew, he told Martin Luther King, man, I wish I knew I ain't had to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I wish I knew the same money, the same girls, same respect. I could get that in the lane that I'm doing with, you know, demolition and moving stuff. You feel me? So that's what I would say. That's what not just the youngin. I would speak to, you know, the men like myself, the men of my age. I tell my peers, I'm 26. We old heads now. You feel me? Youngins really look to us and we old heads.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah, y'all the example.
Yeah, I would tell them, like, you know, and if I could say anything too, a youngin that's like 12, 13, 14, whatever, they, you know, trying to figure it out. They not trying to go in the streets. Pay attention to your surroundings, who you surround yourself with. You feel me? You on a life path for your 5 closest friends. You feel me? The streets gonna judge you based off who you hang around. You're around 5 broke boys, you're gonna be the 6'1". You're around 5 boys crashing out. They worrying about the ops all day. You're gonna be the 6'1" doing that. But you're around 5 people talking about goals. They want to go to college. They want to start a business. They want to do this, whatever. You're gonna be that 6'1". That's the law. That's the habitual habits of the universe of how it works. There's no getting around it.
I agree.
Man, I agree 1,000%. And I agree the fact that you unique, man, in reference to where you come from. You know, shout out Somerville.
Oh, for sure. That.
A lot of the youngers don't think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the youngers and the ones that do think like that, they don't want to express it.
Yeah.
It's like they want to hide it.
Cool.
So
it's not cool.
You answer my question 100%, and you know I like the way you answer it because it's really up to us, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he 20, how old he, 26?
26, yeah.
He 26 years old. He's saying, like, listen, the 26 years old, they got to look out for the youngins. Oh. The ones that's older than the 26 years old, we got to look out for the 26-year-olds. When you got none of that and you just got the 26-year-old carrying it, not really worried about nothing else but trying to help the youngins, we all got to do better then.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, it's a real, you know, like, chain link thing that gotta happen within our community that we gotta understand, you feel me? Like, you know, there's no entitlement on my part. I'm just looking at it for what it is. And people may not have seen that, they may have seen it, may not have. But, you know, it motivated me recently with all this viral stuff with the whole video of Oblock and all that, like to really keep doing what I'm doing. When, you know, me and my youngest, we're around powers that be. It's hard to be from Philly and not see what happened. Millions seeing it. Millions. You feel me? It's hard to be in position like, man, who this from Philly down Oblock? Academics posted my mixtape, no jumper, all everybody talking hot. Who this? And then, you know, you see us and you giving us cool show, you ain't even embracing it. You feel me? That's why I gotta tip my hat to y'all, cause this an opportunity that y'all giving me in my camp. I got real youngins under me that, you know, I use my resources, anything I do to help push what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all giving not just me an opportunity, but a whole team an opportunity to push the message, push what we got going on, highlight what we doing in a positive light, and not just talk about, you know, the negative of the situation. You feel me? Because if we, like, it's in my bio, y'all can look it up, man, 215. Each man feed a man, get a game to the babies. I live and breathe, die by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we on. We got to help each other up. And we not going to take care of each other, especially us as black men. We not going, the world against us. You know what I'm saying? If we not going to take care of each other, who is?
Like,
we ain't going to get a game to the
though.
babies, who is?
That togetherness, when I think back, and I think back of all the stories, you know, because I don't really be around no young guys. I really be around everybody that's like 40 plus, couple 30 something, but mostly like 40 plus. When they get their stories, it's always, whether it's negative or positive, it was always a bunch of youngins that they was schooling or that was around. When I think of when I was on 15 for Erie, when I had the crib there, it was like at least like 9 youngins. And I ain't not near one of them, I never heard a drill rap.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard a drill rap till I got away from there. I mean, till, you know, the cop shooting happened and everybody really got away from there. And, you know, that's when, you know, get back with the youngins and they drill rapping and they asking to go to the studio. Next they getting killed. It's just a bunch of, but I know when we had them under our wing, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like, all right, do this for the money. Spelling bees for the money. You know, stuff like that. They wasn't thinking about drill rapping and none of that stuff. So, no, it's really like, we got to do a better job. It's like we let them youngins go. It's like we let them go for real, for real. Mm-hmm. We ain't take them with us. So they stayed down there and they got into whatever they wanted to get into. Yeah. So it's kind of like our fault, man. We got to really like grab them kids. Anytime I hear you tell a story, how many youngins you had up money, it was a lot of them. Even whether it was negative or positive, if it's negative, in my mind, I turn it to a positive. Like, damn, like, what if you had them on this?
There's a lot of young, because it's a lot of them that really want to do something right, and they just looking for the older person to like really steer it.
They just looking for something to do, whether it's right or wrong. Yeah. So when you give it to them, they gonna do it. If don't nobody give them nothing,
they gonna
and
create
the guy
their own
from
joint.
This area come in your area, he gonna poison everybody in there.
And we can't forget that we living in poverty. Poverty, that joint, real. You know what I'm saying? That poverty, real. Like, poverty, You know, they say money or the love of money is the root of all evil, but poverty, if it ain't the root, it's the cousin or something. You feel me?
They need you.
Fame is up there.
No, they need you because you saying the way you, like it's poverty, but it's like to the point where as though it's because what our people spend our money on. The community could really be a lot more better, but we don't have the understanding of how to manage the money and spend the money. So we're not putting the money back in the community. Even the person that's putting the money back in the community, if you look at his lifestyle or her lifestyle, that could be the past the majority of the time. If you look at their lifestyle, they pulled up to the church in a big Benz or whatever, you know what I mean? And nobody's really getting an understanding of how to manage their money. So once we be able to do that, then we'll be able to see where our economics is even at in the community. You feel me?
Everybody don't look at the hood the same. I might look at the hood like I want to help. Like I want to build. Like some people was built to build. Some people was built to lead the hood. Some people was built to leave and come back and build.
Exactly.
Some people was built just to destroy it. Some people were just there to live and die. I'm one of the guys, I feel like I'm one of the guys that's like a builder. That's all I've been doing. Like that's just in me, just to build. And I ain't mad at nobody that leave and come back and build. I ain't really mad at nobody that just leave the hood. Cause you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people get mad at the people that like, if they feel like they only doing certain things for fame or money. Me, I don't get mad at them guys as long as they doing something for us. You see what I'm saying? Or for, you know, for the community. How you feel about, you know,
I dislike
said people?
I'm gonna go on, bro.
I dislike them because it's like the goal. I want to hear from you though.
I feel like I'm gonna get my joint.
But I feel like I understand it, but it's like it was the people before us. It was the Black Panther Party, and we really seen them use them grants to do the right thing. Like had people been doing the right thing with it, I understand it then. But what Maul said makes sense too. It's like, long as you're doing something, I gotta honor the fact you're doing something. Like we can't really be down on numbers. Sometimes I despise when I mean,
if I see you hurting this, then I can, you know. But if I don't see you hurting, if I see you just stealing from them and like kicking some crumbs off to the side, like I ain't really mad at that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't really too up.
Yeah,
I ain't not too much robbing, but doing something.
Yeah, I look at it like this, like, you know, I understand it. You feel me? Like, you know, to your point, I don't like it.
Right.
Only because I got the knowledge and the perspective and the view that I got. I understand that, you know, like, you know, turkeys and book bags, that's cool. You feel me? But I also understand that, you know, all right, if you got $1 million in jewelry, it costs less than $1 million to open up a Black-owned supermarket where we really control everything. You know what I'm saying? I understand that perspective. For me, it's like, dang, like I don't like it, but I understand everybody don't got the same perspective. You feel me? Like a Lord give wisdom and knowledge to whom he will. Everybody don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't really see it for what it is. The only thing I could do is, you know, make dua and pray and hope that, you know, Allah give me the provision and I can do the things that I hold true in my heart in that right in that aspect. But, you know, for a lot of people, they really just don't be knowing. Like, for instance, like what our community organization, like we got in this game right here, you feel me? Any business owner watching this real game, we got a 501c3. We talking about the lifespan of the Black dollar. They say that joint lasts like 2 seconds in our community. Other communities last generations. Feel me? We got boots on the ground organizations like myself, like As I Plant the Seed, like Buddha and Frankfurt, Power Circle Mentors. Like it's a plethora of them. You feel me? You gotta pay Uncle Sam anyway. So you either going to electronically send that joint over to Uncle Sam, which is the equivalent of just, let's say you got to pay 20 grand in taxes, putting that joint in Broad Street and having a bonfire, or giving to the grassroots organization that got the programming, you feel me? That got all that, and you get the same benefit, you get the same write-off. But now you can see your money being worked on. You giving back to the community. You feel me? A lot of people just not knowledgeable on those things. You feel me? So that's I see both sides of it. I'm neutral with it. I don't like it, but as long as y'all doing something, you feel me? Like even if you don't understand it, we take the turkey. Some people need that. Some youngins need coats. They need sneakers. You know, they don't got no pop or no parents really. You feel me? They probably slide into the turkey job with their man and they getting a little gift for something. You feel me? So I understand that anything is worth it. You feel me?
Who raised you, like, far as your parents? Like, you had both parents in your life?
No, I don't need. It's a funny story. My pop last name Rodriguez, so I always look at the Poppy story like they could be my folks for real. But I don't know my dad.
No, I'm
real.
saying,
But
like,
my
damn,
mom,
your mom got to be one hell of a woman. I got to say that. Shout out to his moms, man.
Alhamdulillah,
Her honor is
shout out to Shelly.
through the moon. She is honor intact because, bro, you don't get no 26-year-olds talking like this. I'm sorry. Like, I just been listening to him. Y'all notice I always run my mouth. I can't keep quiet. I've been letting him talk because I don't see no young men 26 years old talking like this.
Yeah.
You know, I applaud you. I salute you, man. And I want you to keep going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Lee kept talking about you. He kept saying, yes, you know, I got Manny 215 coming up. You know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
It's good.
let me go ahead and look back into the story a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I really want to say, man, it's an honor for you to be on this platform. I'm pretty sure, Lee, you got a few more questions, Lee?
These gummies is all that. I see I can take it.
The gummies have honor in them, huh? When the gummies got honor, let me taste one. Though. Let me see. Let me get
serving size.
I smelled them joints, so I'm like, damn, they kind of serious, right?
The serving size.
I gotta call something up, but because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let me break down the product.
Damn, the smell of it give you like a medicine herb smell, but the taste has the purest of honor in it.
The elderberry with the black seed.
We got a lot more where that came from for y'all, man. That's just a phone call for y'all. You hear me?
I know I'm gonna be on tall in the morning. Just get it out you, cause it ain't no good if you don't go to the bathroom.
For the people that don't know, man, black seed oil. You feel me? We like the Louis Vuitton of the black seed oil space. You feel me? Like a lot of our competitors, they oversaturate they product with sugar to the point you can see the crystals at the bottom. But what y'all tasting is that elderberry. You feel me? It's halal certified, no gelatin. You use tapioca to make it stick. 3.3% thymoquinone. Thymoquinone is the active ingredient in black seed oil, which cures people and gives it the benefit that the Prophet ﷺ talked about when he said that black seed oil cures everything but death. And that's scientifically proven. You feel me? You can look that up in any article. You feel me? Yeah.
I'm cured.
This on, man.
No, I'm cured. Whatever I had prior to that taking that, I'm cured. I feel it. It's all
man. You just got to stay disciplined with the regimen. Man, I said this is a gift from me to y'all on behalf of the company.
Damn, these songs good as I don't know what.
We got some more for y'all, though. That's just a phone call. You hear me?
Brother?
I'm on 4. I always break the rules, man.
Oh, yeah, though, man. Yeah,
hey, man, it was an honor, man. King Earner Live and Direct, Circular Honor Podcast, Likmoss, Manny 215. I already know how we carrying it, man. Live and direct.
Oh!
Looks like you lost another one.